Welcome back, teachers and students. I'm Nick Arengo, and today is Tuesday, November 21st, and Mass TV starts now. This week's Senior Spotlight highlights a student who has been a part of our school's tech production magnet for over 6 years, is certified in Adobe Photoshop and Premiere, and has also won Best Short Film in last year's Multimedia Night. That student is John Allende.
Hi, I'm John Allende, and I'm a digital designer. What I do in tech is I produce various forms of media. I can do posters, film itself, or even web design. I do take a photography class, and it has improved my skills in general for that class, and it just has been a fun class to take. On my downtime, I like to go home, and obviously being a computer nerd, I do like to play video games. I play video games, I stream on Twitch. I find it just to be a great time. Even if no one's watching, or even if one person's watching, it's still a great time. It feels like I'm entertaining at least one person, and I enjoy it.
So John is a student who I've known for almost 10 years. John, I would say, is one of the students I've known the longest here at Moss. I know his family very well. Actually, his dad would cut my hair back when I had hair. So we have a pretty cool bond with the family. You know, when I think of John, I think of his crew. That's one of the first things that comes to mind. I think of John, I think of Petey, I think of Ronaldo, I think of them hanging out. I remember, 3-4 years ago when they committed to the school, they actually committed together. It was pretty cool because they were close friends back in middle school, and they've really been able to maintain that friendship straight through high school. John is truly what people describe as salt of the earth. He's a very real person. He is a good person. He's the kind of person that is very comfortable in his skin. He knows who he is, and he's not going to change for anybody. So I respect that greatly about John. So John is just an all-around great guy, and I look forward to maintaining that relationship with John and his family for years to come, and seeing how he grows in the future in whatever career and whatever life he decides to pursue after he leaves Moss.
I don't think I have a definitive style. I think I like to be more diverse. I work with whatever I find appealing or pleasing to the eye. Anything that's pretty much nice, or I find to be beautiful at the time. No set style is perfect. You need to be diverse, at least in my opinion. You need to be diverse in what styles you work with, because every style has its own beauty within.
High school students, make sure you purchase your $5 Spirit Week band in room 3104 with Ms. Koya to participate in all of next week's events, including the pep rally on Friday. You're not going to want to miss out on that.
Because being with the Plastics was like being famous. People looked at you all the time, and everybody just knew stuff about you.
Before dressing up as your favorite mean girl or favorite character, remember to purchase your Spirit Week bands. They're being sold in Mrs. Koya's classroom 3104 for $5. This includes a ticket to the pep rally at the end of the week and the entrance to the Maverick matchup. Don't miss out.
A resume is a key component for submitting a complete application for many things such as jobs, scholarships, and universities. Today, Mass TV is showing you guys how to create a professional and complete resume.
As time goes on, every student accumulates some sort of achievement along the way. However, when it comes down to it, every achievement really matters when submitting resumes to schools and jobs. Good morning, I'm Thea Rivero, giving you tips on how to create your own outstanding resume. For starters, taking as many opportunities as you can will give you plenty of material to work with. From volunteering to leadership roles, any little thing can go a long way.
The hardest part of writing my resume is the fact that you're constantly having to update it with your experiences and everything. I'm a junior still, so I still have clubs I can join. My GPA could constantly be changing and my grades. I have jobs that I could be working, volunteer hours added, so it's just the constant updating and keeping on track with that.
Lastly, you will want to phrase yourself so that you sound like the perfect candidate for that school or job. To make them want you is what will indefinitely hook them.
So there's two things that you need to be very careful with. You need to make sure that you're specific in talking about what your responsibilities say in a particular club or in a particular job description that you've had entailed. by using specific nouns and specific adjectives, but you don't have a lot of time to be flowery and kind of like go on and on and on. So you have to be very concise. Another thing that you should avoid is being repetitive. You don't want to repeat the same thing over and over.
Whether applying to schools, internships, or jobs, a resume will make or break the deal. Be it as it may, make sure you have plenty of things to write about. Reporting for School News, I'm Theo Rivero, signing off.
After returning from one night's Countless Award, the Theater Magnet continues to work non-stop. This time with a different show called The Women. This dramatic and comedic show is bound to have you laughing and at the edge of your seat.
An important aspect of being casted for a show is the ability to connect with the character you've been given and your ability to relate to their personality.
Hi, my name is Emily Pasteris and I'm playing the role of Sylvia Fowler in our production of The Woman. So Sylvia is a very problematic person, I would say. She's super quick-witted, very sassy, and she kind of keeps the ball rolling. And she loves to twist what people say and make sure that everybody hears the gossip.
Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm in 11th grade and I play Little Mary in The Women.
And I'm Sammy. I am in 11th grade and I play the role of Peggy in The Women.
I'm not very similar to my character. My character's kind of a brat, but she is the smartest person in the room, so I really like that about her, and I really can like connect with that because I like being the smartest person in the room.
And I think I'm a lot like Peggy because Peggy tries to look for the good in people, and she's trying her best 24/7. So I think that's a really cool thing about Peggy.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I'm in 11th grade, and usually I'm on the stage, but this time I'm behind it because I helped out with crew and tech work. So I helped out with making some of the set, and we've been doing lots of cutie cues to make sure that the transitions between each scene are as fluid and as quick as possible. We've been working really hard to make sure that the placement of everything is just as good as it can be.
This week, Jason and I took a break from all the competitions and teamed up to cover the middle school's annual Turkey Bowl. Let's get right into it.
What's going on, guys? I'm Jason Reese. This is Nicholas Arango.
Welcome back to another episode of Arango vs. Reese, except this week, we're calling a truce. All right, we're on the same side this week. This week it's Arango and Reese. We're gonna be covering the Turkey Bowl for the middle schoolers.
Both of us have the opportunity to actually help out with the game with refereeing and stuff like that.
And we have our own personal ties to the game. As you can see, we're repping our 2013 Turkey Bowl shirts. We were both members of the Silver Team.
Quick little Arango and Reese history on the game.
In 2013, I was inactive in the game because I fell in lunch the day before. My friend pushed me and I broke my arm. I couldn't play in the game. I was on the bench cheering on the team. We won because Jason got the game-winning drive for us, and Silver came out victorious in 2013.
So we also interviewed both of the captains and co-captains on both teams. Let's see what they had to say.
I think our strength of the Silver Team is that we have enough speed around the field and that we all listen and respect each other.
I feel very honored, and like me and him, we do really good together. Like we respect each other and everyone listens to us and we cooperate well.
I say we win 4-2.
Our players know what they're doing. They've listened to us and we're giving them good advice. So I guess they're really good.
5-3 we win.
All right, we're here in Turkey Bowl 2017. The game is finally here.
We're here, we got the DJ, we got cheerleaders, we got the players, they're ready to go, the crowd is ready. Let's get into it, let's go.
Let's see what happens.
From beginning to end, the game was full of excitement from both players and fans alike.
The Silver Team even brought their own turnover chain inspired by the Miami Hurricanes football team. Nick and I were able to be on the field to help referee.
Both of the teams showed up with a lot of energy and came ready to play. Although both teams played with tremendous effort and heart, the blue team gave more of a push and was able to come home with the Turkey Bowl trophy.
We talked to the blue team captain, AJ, after the game.
We're here right now with AJ. AJ, how does it feel to win the Turkey Bowl in the 2017 game?
It was good. All I did was throw up all of my teammates and they did their work. And I just ran the ball and our defense played great.
Congratulations, Blue Team, for coming out victorious in the 2017 Turkey Bowl.
Well, it was a closely contested game. Blue was able to pull away from Silver in the end with a final score of 6 touchdowns to 3. A special shout out to number 10 on the Silver Team. You guys might know him as Adrian Arango. Scored 2 touchdowns. Played a really good game, so shout out to him.
Remember to keep submitting your ideas into the box from 5209. Just write your name on an index card, your idea and what grade you're in, and that's basically it.
See you guys next week. Back to the challenges. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Remember to follow us on Instagram at mass_news and subscribe to our channel down below for all future videos. And for Mass TV, I'm Nick Arango, signing out.